What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dom. We are back with another video. Man, you see sometimes the risk of injury, The risk of injury when you play any sport. Um we already know what to talk about this morning. Um we seen that Golden State pulled it out. They won a game. Series now 3-2. You know what I'm saying? So from a Warriors perspective, you'd be like, wow, see, we rescued another game. Maybe we could force a game seven. The truth is, though, this is a bittersweet type of victory, I might say, because the bitter portion of it is, of course, that KD went down, and I want to talk about that specifically for more of this video instead of just it's mostly going to be about that, and of course we'll talk a little bit about the actual comeback as well. um, but it's crazy. It's crazy how, for example, the same thing happened to Kawhi, and people were questioning Kawhi's heart, in San Antonio, and Kawhi ended up leaving over it, having found better success now with Toronto. And yeah, Kawhi even just came out this morning and said that he feels for him. Hopefully, KD can get through the mental phase of it, and he knows exactly what the situation was like. Um, and that's the same situation KD is gonna face now. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you honestly, it's a selfish move. And I'm not even a Warriors fan, but I think it's a very selfish move on a lot of levels. Bob Myers, GM level. We're gonna get to him in a second. Steve Kerr level. You know, medical staff. You know, because now you have an all-time great player like KD who just risked his entire career. He should not have been out there. Let's be honest. KD should have never been out there. KD should have never been out there. He should have never been cleared to play. They should have accepted the fate. See if they can win without him. If not, hey, listen, you still had three other All Stars though. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that nobody has even mentioned yet. They have three other All Stars. It's not impossible to win without KD. Do they need KD series? Of course they do, but it's not impossible to win without him. You risk that man's whole career. Come on, dog. That's so selfish on the Warriors' part, having him come out here pretending like he doesn't have a minutes restriction. And for the first, I'd say about 10 minutes that KD was on the court, he's best player on the court. I just started so let's go back to how it all went down. Of course, games one through four didn't play. Mm. Leading up to game five in the morning, no, the night before he's listed as doubt. I remember exactly because I was paying attention to all of this. That's why I'm so confused. The night before game five, KD was listed as doubtful. Right? The morning, all of a sudden we wake up, KD cleared to play. Then maybe 3 to 5 minutes before tip off, has not participated in any team practices, but has played like 2v2 drills. Really? Has not participated in NBA practice, NBA team practice, but has been cleared to play the 2v2 drills. And that's what I started to wonder. I said, is this guy really healthy? Because he kind of just came out to the court, starts putting up some jumpers, starts moving around, getting loose. I'm looking at him and I'm just like, I don't know, man. And then boom, we start the game. KD don't miss. I'm like, oh, maybe he's really back. Maybe they were. And then of course, pow! Not even a minute. Not even, not even a full, not even a full quarter. Not even a full quarter. And then boom, pops the Achilles. By the way, some of the Raptors fans, some of you guys who said that the Raptors fans should be ashamed of themselves for cheering, it wasn't really like they wanted him to get hurt, but it was an emotional reaction, so I wouldn't react too much to it. It was an emotional reaction to the injury because now they realize that the series is really in their control. So I wouldn't go as far as saying that people were happy that he was hurt. They were just happy that he couldn't participate, so that the Raptors have a better chance to win, which is different. And if you don't believe that, hey, look at what happened after. Everybody kind of calmed down. They took a deep breath, even after Lowry and them kind of told him, hey, we don't do that here. Everybody understood and they clapped for him. And it was sad. I thought that was very, very sad. And that goes all the way back to Golden State because this is what they wanted, right? If there was ever a time for a superstar to not decide to come back to Golden State, it'd be because of this. It'd be because of this, jeopardizing millions of dollars, jeopardizing your whole career on a game that you really didn't even need to participate in, you know? No, but if we go back to the actual game, he's the reason they won it because he had like 11, I believe, in the first quarter. I'm not even going off box scores, but KD had like 11 points in the beginning of the game. It's crazy. It's crazy. When you look at the dynamic of the game when he was in it, totally changed the game. Totally changed the game. And I think that was the difference, especially last night. It was definitely the difference. Yeah, at 11 points, 12 minutes, almost a point a minute. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And now from the Raptors' perspective, I must say, you guys really did not play well. But it goes back to what I've been saying. Kyle Lowry is not a reliable point guard. Not a reliable point guard in a lot of different ways. Even Kawhi, by Kawhi standards, I didn't think Kawhi had the best of games either. But the KD insertion made a big difference. He had 26. You know what I mean? So last game, I think he had about 30 something. You know, that's the game right there. Siakam at 12. So when Leonard, Siakam, and Lowry have average games, and Lowry can have an average game in different aspects because Lowry needs to score about 20 to really have an effective game. But I think decision making, and even Leonard, honestly, even Leonard did not have a good game decision making wise. Way too many turnovers for them. Kind of let Golden State creep back into it after they had the little burst, and that's the game right there. But it was more of an effort for KD. That's why I still say the Raps will win it in 6. Just because they'll have a moment to regroup and really look at everything we have and say, hey, listen, um, we have the better team. This is our time. Let's finish him. I think Danny Green is due for a big game too, and if that boy gets hot, it's over. But like I said, Danny Green is streaky too. So what does this mean for the overall series, KD being down? It means that Golden State is going to have to find two sources of energy, separate sources, to try and come back and win this game. Can they do it? I'm not surprised they won last night, but I don't know if they're going to win Thursday. Because what's going to happen now is Kawhi will make sure that he's ready. Um, it would be a confidence booster to the Raptors knowing that KD just won't come back anymore, and now it forces guys like Boogie to be good from the start. Forces guys like Steph to be good from the start, which Steph was, and so was Clay. But it's really gonna put your pressure on now to try and win it out. Because sometimes it's better to be able to rely on your whole team and score other than just 3 guys. And it's definitely the 2 Splash Brothers, and we need another guy. And Golden State doesn't have it. And that's the difference. That is the exact difference of the game. But yeah, that's what I think about it. That's what I really feel deep down was a terrible, terrible move to insert KD into the game, knowing that he wasn't healthy, and now they really failed for it, and they will pay for this way more. They're gonna Golden State, the organization, they're gonna pay for it way more than they have already now, and you'll see in the coming months after the play. That's what I'm talking about. But it's your boy Donnie, man. Prediction for next game, I'd say the Raptors win it out in six, 106-92. About I like that 100 number that they usually reach. Yeah, Raptors are gonna dominate and they're gonna show why they deserve to be the NBA champions. But let your boy Don know in the comments section. And I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace. I'm out.